I like the whole fact of the ability
Mhm.
of an AI to become sentient. This is something relevant in
Yeah.
our lives, where individuals may be utilizing AI for whatever means, whether it be a ring or your car or whatever, Siri, you name it, of how vital it's become, and just
Yep.
irreplaceable in some aspects, and how something that was used to help humanity could go
I
just
love that scene.
vastly
Yeah,
awry.
I love that. The
Definitely love
retrospective
the
at the
fact, like
beginning.
we
Great,
mentioned
great scene.
before,
Yeah.
the homage to all the preceding films, where
Mhm.
yeah, just the retrospect, definitely. I like the fact of that we've already discussed Jasper Briggs, aka
Yeah.
Jim
Yeah.
Phelps Jr.,
That's a
and
little
his
questionable. That
whole
was a
thing
little
about
questionable.
wanting to prove that Ethan
But
set his
yeah,
his
we'll get to
father up
that.
for being a traitor. Even though that's kind of it's a little
If your
questionable.
father was dirty,
Yeah,
like,
and
come
that's
on,
also
man.
in my
It's
hate,
on
but
it's on
uh,
paper.
it's like, dude, nah, your
Like,
dad
he had a
was a
confession
bad
on
dude.
the glasses.
Yeah, and it's
like,
it's
like
it's
show
on
him the
paper,
tape. Just
it's
show him the tape so we
recorded
get
in
in.
real time.
So we get
Like,
in there.
nah, man. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, on the
Exactly.
glasses, like, come on, dude. Nah. Yeah. As Warner Wolf used to
Mhm.
say, let's go to the videotape. Like there's nothing around that. I like the
Yeah,
fact too that they brought back
that's where he
William
was.
Dunlow.
Yes,
And that, whenever they
he
say somebody
did.
gets
He
messed
did.
up, they send them
He
into
had a
like
good. He had a
the
good woman and a
boonies. Well, he
dog,
was
and he was
literally
good.
in a
Right.
Frigidaire. But that
Right.
cat managed to make a life for
Right.
himself. He got himself a wife. He learned and he learned a new language. Like, yo, you can't beat that, man.
Yep.
And he didn't really need money anymore, and he didn't have to get caught up in the rat race. He could work from home before working from home was a thing. Like, this guy,
Yes.
he's doing all right for himself. And then, last but not least, just the willingness of the
All
other
out.
individuals in power. Like the president. Like, she knew she was gonna like sign off on it, because
Yeah.
remember, going back to Fallout, when she said to him, "You know what? Now I see why you do the craziness that you do," and not so many
Mhm.
words, and you know what? I'm not going to
Yeah.
stand in your way any
Yeah.
longer.
All
And
great
then,
points. We
to
have so many of
rehash
the
her
same
prior experience
same
of
cake,
losing
so
a
I don't
loved
really have to
one and
restate
saying, you
any
know
part
what?
of it.
Never again.
I like also. I know we talked about it a little bit earlier, but the allusion back to the rabbit's foot in Mission Impossible 3, because you never knew what the rabbit's foot was. They never told you. So I like that they kind of went back and pulled in. And it's funny because now
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
see
yeah.
that. Like, it's funny.